Lou, with the winter months approaching, we have to start thinking about how we protect our homes from the elements. Now, you may have seen in new developments around your area, home wrap going up around homes. It's essentially a weather barrier. It helps keep your home cool in the summer, warm in the winter, and dry all year long. It can even save homeowners some money, and we're going to talk about them today with Ken Porach. He is a representative from DuPont who actually creates Tyvek. And Ken, what does a quality home wrap do?
A quality home wrap will keep water out of the wall system, will keep air out, and which will allow the insulation to do its job. The product has a pore structure. If you will, imagine millions of spider webs just laced over one another with no rhyme or reason, and that creates a pore structure. And what happens is vapor molecules, which is vapor, which is the way things dry, are able to pass through that pore structure where air and water molecules are too big to pass through.
While DuPont's Tyvek was one of the first breathable home wraps to hit the market in 1979, there are now over 70 home wrap products on the market. So Ken, what are some of the things that can go wrong if a home is not wrapped properly?
Well, you could get water infiltration through the primary defense, which is the facade, whether it be brick, vinyl siding, or such. Another thing is potential for mold. When your wetting rate exceeds the drying rate, not a whole lot of good things happen.
Jim Rossick is a certified Tyvek installer. He's installing Tyvek on these homes in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Tell me exactly what he's doing over here.
Right now, he's installing the bottom of the roll of Tyvek right now, paying a special attention to cut out the windows properly so that the bottom apron is pulled out to give the proper shingling effect.
And how long does this process take now? Basically, he's doing one layer of wrap.
Right. Depending on the size of the house, we can generally get a house done in a day. I have some projects that we're on for weeks at a time, apartments and condominiums and so forth.
The weatherization process has essentially 5 key elements, and they include, of course, the home wrap. Then you have the wrap caps, which hold the home wrap up. You have the flash pointing that goes around the windows and the doors. And finally, you have the sealant and the tape, which complete the enveloping process.
A good instance would be if you walked outside on a cold day with a wool sweater. And you know that wind's going to be blowing through there, so you're warm for about 3 seconds. It's kind of like putting a windbreaker over top, the wool sweater being the insulation and the windbreaker being the Tyvek, keeps the air out, which can retain the heat.
If the home wrap is the windbreaker, the attic wrap is the hat over the head of the home. What is it made of? What makes it work so well?
The properties are very similar to Tyvek home wrap, but it does have a metallized surface sprayed on it, which acts as a radiant barrier, keeping the heat out in the summer and the heat in the winter.
The bottom line on products like Tyvek is they help the bottom line. They help homeowners save money and can help avoid big problems down the road. Now, would you want to live in a home that wasn't wrapped properly?
Absolutely no way. It really does stop the cold air drafts and the potential water from going into the house.
Even if you're not building a new home, you can get Tyvek retrofitted to your house. Something to think about if you're re-siding anytime soon. But if you do decide to do that, make sure you get certified installers. Putting up home wrap is not a do-it-yourself project.